Hey, this is Wolf from Armoury-Terrain, and today I'm being joined by Ty, who's my girlfriend's killer dog. Why killer? Well, he's got some tooth problems and his diet's a bit rough, so the smells he produces are pretty killer, aren't they? Yes, they are. Whiffy. Anyway, the reason I'm here today is to talk about fairy wands. At the end of this month, I'm going to a fairy market called Fairy-Utopia, where we're going to hopefully get 1,000 or so fairies together for the Guinness Book of World Records. As part of that, I'm having a market stall. One of the things I'm selling are pretty little wands, but to display them in a block of polystyrene doesn't look real crash on at all. So my thought is that since I'm making stumps for pencil holders, there'll be a video on this later, I should make a bigger stump for the fairy wands to sit in. So that in mind, my shop assistants cut me a square of, I'd say it's 12mm craftwood. It's a little bit water damaged, about a foot square, and we have a foam top of the stump, and because it's foam and a bit soft, I've also got a pine ready which will screw into it and offer internal support. I've then got another ring of foam which will go around the bottom of the stump, and then it's just a matter of gluing foam down around it and paper macheing it. So I'm going to get that part done, and then I'll show you how it looks at the end. So welcome back to this display wand build project, and I may have gotten a little bit carried away. I was meant to stop and show you the foam ribs that I put all the way up and down this, and I've already put paper mache over it. So as you can see, I put out a couple of roots from the bottom, stop it being just round. I've also carved a chimney just out of EVA floor mat. I'm intending to put 1 or 2 windows around it as well, and of course at the front I have a 3D printed door. And over the top of it here I've shaped a mushroom, or at least it should look like a mushroom when it's finished. I've sanded the top and then I've carved ribs into the bottom, and yeah, I'm going to put a little bit more paper mache on it and then give it a paint and show you the finished product. Well, here I am with my girlfriend's daughters, and we have the finished stump for this display for the fairy markets. As you can see, we've got a 3D printed door at the front with a bought fairy and a little sign that says Fairy Wonderland. And as we rotate it around, you'll see I've carved a chimney out of EVA foam and attached there, as well as some 3D printed windows, 1 beside it and then 2 on the back, looking as if it's going up a staircase. With the artificial grass stapled to the sides and a dry brush on the stump, it all looks pretty good. Now all of this effort was just so I can display some fairy wands in a pretty manner at the markets and hopefully sell them. And the fairy wands stick in the top of it. I'll just raise the camera up a little bit. Yep, please do. Like that, and it will hold 21 wands. So hopefully I'll sell lots of wands at Fairy-Utopia, and we'll all have a great day and break the record for the most fairies in one spot for the Guinness Book of World Records. This is Wolf from Armoury-Terrain with Dancing Dragon and Alessandra, and we're saying go out and make something.